not fair. That was my room, the place I made especially to be with Miguel.
Your love nest.
It was more than that to me. I've shared a room with my baby sister ever since she was born. This new room was my first step towards independence, freedom, becoming my own person. Now I've lost that and Miguel.
Kate Bennett's really upset. Isn't it lovely, Timmy? And all because I sowed the seed in her mother's head to give charity the spare room instead of Kay. And now Kay has as big a problem as we do with charity. What did Timmy and Tabitha do now? Well, you stay put and watch a genius at work.
Hey, Kay! What, Jessica?
I just wanted to tell you how cool it was of you to give Charity the room you fixed up for yourself. She's gonna be so happy up here. And Miguel digs it too.
Hey,
Thanks,
Kay.
Kay.
Man.
Sheridan, I have some of your laundry. And I also wanted to thank you for what you did for my daughter last night.
You mean about not telling Luis that Teresa and Ethan attended the ballet together?
It was very kind of you. Luis would have been very upset.
Well, you're welcome, Pilar, but I didn't do it for him. I know he's your son and you love him, but as far as I'm concerned, Luis is the most arrogant, unreasonable man I've ever run into.
Luis can be very bullheaded, I know.
Bullheaded? I drove him all over town last night. I did everything I could to help him find the mugger. And did he appreciate it? No. All he did was mock my way of life, put me down. And it's not even like I meant to hit him over the head with that bottle.
I'd hate to be the guy you're thinking about right now.
Didn't anybody ever tell you not to sneak up behind off-duty cops?
Sorry, I just came down here to take a shower and change and maybe see Sheridan if she's still around.
Hey, do me a favor. Don't mention that lady's name.
Why, what'd she do to you now? Did she beat your butt in b-ball again?
Nah, she's moved on from basketballs. Now she's using bottles.
She beaned you?
Well, I was busting my chops trying to rescue her from a mugger.
A mugger? Is she all right?
Fine.
Let me guess. She was trying to get him and got you instead.
So she claims. I told her to stay back, but did she listen?
What happened to the mugger?
Well, thanks to her, he got away.
Ah, so that's why you're so mad.
Look, not only would I have gotten that creep off the streets, but I would have made detective with this arrest.
I didn't know making detective was so important to you.
It's not just a promotion. That would have meant a pay raise. Money my family could have used.
Sorry about that, man.
Not as sorry as I am. Yeah, I'm a big boy. I can deal with anything that Sheridan Crane dishes out to me. When it comes to taking food off my family's table. Damn Cranes! You know, I wish they'd all just fall off the face of the earth. It's not as if anyone would miss them.
At me like that, Ethan.
Your eyes. Exquisite.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. Take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
This can't be happening, Simone. What have I done to deserve this? If you're my best friend, you won't answer that question.
Try not to think about it, Kay.
Not think about it? It's what I've been living for, Simone. Do you realize how much creative energy went into fixing up that room? I had everything I needed to lure Miguel into my web. It's like I practically handed Charity the guy I love on a silver platter.
They're not together, Kay.
They might as well be. Miguel's falling all over himself to get Charity to remember him.
Well, she doesn't, and she's still scared of him. I guess that tape you made for Charity with the subliminal message really worked.
The tape worked, but for how long? I mean, you have to admit, Simone, everything that I've done to keep Miguel and Charity apart has failed royally. Somebody up there really doesn't like me.
Don't feel bad, dear. Somebody down here does.
When I try to play by the rules to get Miguel, it just backfires.
Kay, I'm not so sure the rules you play by are the same as everyone else's.
Look, if you're gonna give me a hard time about Charity almost getting run over by that train, I would have stopped it in time. Besides, I don't even know what she was doing on the train tracks.
I just love the way that girl thinks. Time for Tabitha to make her move. You go on back to the house, Timmy.
But Fluffy's there.
You really have to get over this pathological fear about that kitty, Timmy. She's in complete love with me. Now scoot. I'll be home in a few minutes. Yahoo, girls!
Oh, great. The old bat from next door.
Okay, be nice. It's bad karma to be mean to old people.
Hello, girls. You do look nice today, Kay. And you too, Cinnamon.
It's Simone.
Forgive me. I was wondering if you might help me, Kay. My favorite pie dish is on the top shelf in my kitchen. And silly me, I've misplaced my stepladder. And you're so young and tall. I thought you might help get it down for me.
I'd love to, Miss Lennox.
Oh, Tabitha, please.
Tabitha, but I'm kind of busy right now, actually.
Oh, of course. I'm sorry I asked. It's just that your parents are always telling me that I can count on you if I need anything. Never you mind. I'll figure something out. Maybe I can put some phone books on a chair.
No, it's okay. I'll do it. I'll come right over.
Oh, what a dear you are. I'll fix you a nice plate of cookies and some lemonade.
Just when I thought today couldn't get any worse.
Oh, take that, Master of the Universe.
Okay, you want to play down and dirty? You got it.
Why can't I remember? Hey, Charity, you want to turn?
No, thanks. I don't know how to play.
Oh, Miguel's a great teacher. You'll get addicted if you learn.
That's okay. Maybe later.
I wish she could remember me.
She will.
Thank you, Ethan.
Hi.
Go in.
Wow.
I'm so glad to see you.
Really?
I think you're gonna love dinner. I asked the chef to prepare all our favorites.
Whitney, it's me. You'll never believe it. Ethan just asked me to have a romantic dinner with him tonight.
It's not what you were wearing before, Teresa. Why are you so dressed up?
Well,
Teresa must have a date with that guy she's crazy about. Am I right, Teresa? Well, Gwen and I don't want to make you late. I hope you have as great an evening as we're going to have.
Well, I still have a couple more things to do for your mother, but then I'll be out of here. Good night.
Night, Teresa. Go in. Sit down. Well, I thought we'd start out with oysters on the half shell.
Ethan, before we eat, I have to ask you a question.
Sure.
Is there something going on with you and Teresa that you haven't told me about? I mean, you never told me my eyes were exquisite.
Sheridan, if Louis seems more serious than most men his age, it's because of the responsibility he took on when his father disappeared. I mean, he feels that it's up to him to take care of the whole family.
I understand that, Pilar, and it's very admirable. It's just the way he goes about it. I mean, he's so controlling and rigid. Take this whole thing with Teresa at the ballet. I know that Luis loves his little sister and he wants to protect her, but for heaven's sakes, give her some breathing room. But she wasn't doing anything wrong.
Luis is just worried about Teresa getting involved with the wrong man.
That's not it, Pilar, and you know that. Luis is afraid of Teresa getting involved with a crane, especially my nephew.
Yes, that would upset Luis a great deal. But thank God that's something that could never happen.
I'm so sorry, Pilar. I put you on the spot about Luis, and I shouldn't have done that. I'll try not to.
It's all right, Miss Sheridan. I know how Luis can be when his mind is made up about something. I'll put this away now. Oh, God.
What is it?
Look at this.
I don't understand. Ethan told me the photographer took a picture of them at the theater. But Teresa was afraid of Luis seeing a picture, so he took the roll of film away from the photographer. He must have had another roll.
If Luis sees this picture, he'll realize his sister lied to him. I don't even want to think what he'd do. At the very least, he'll send her away to school to get her out of Harmony.
You can't think the worst, Pilar. Maybe Luis won't see the paper today.
No, Sheridan. Luis tells me that the first thing he does when he gets to the youth center is to read the newspaper from cover to cover. He doesn't have time when he's on duty.
Well, I'm due there in a little while. Maybe if I go now, I can get rid of the paper before Luis sees it.
No, I couldn't ask you to get involved in my family's affairs.
I'm already involved after the cover-up at the theater. Besides, I don't want to give Luis another excuse to be worse than he already is. I'm bashing him again, aren't I?
Just hurry, Sheridan. Please, Lord, let Sheridan get there in time.
Hey, Muhammad Ali. Did you get all your anger out of Sheridan on that punching bag?
Oh, it's going to take more than one workout session to do that.
Why do you let her get to you so bad?
I don't let her. She just does. Or maybe if she'd stop popping up everywhere I go. Here at the center. On the street with the mugger. Now, every time she turns up, I come out on the short end of the stick. I can't wait till she's out of my life.
Well, it's going to be a while, isn't it? I mean, she still owes a lot of community service hours at the center, right?
Yeah, well, I've been thinking about that. You know, maybe I ought to cut her some slack.
Come again?
Now, stop being so strict on the time that she signs in, signs out. Her hours will get eaten up a little faster that way.
I don't believe it. The guy who wrote the book on going by the book is considering breaking the rules?
Well, I was thinking about it, that's all.
Man, she must really get to you.
Hey, we're talking about the woman who smashed into 2 of my cars before I knew her 2 days, and now she's starting on my body? If I don't get her out of here soon, she could wreck my whole life.
Well, I can think of worse ways to have my life wrecked. You need to learn to relax, buddy, and go with the flow.
That's what I intend to do with what little time I have left before that crazy woman's back in my face again. Kick back with a nice cup of joe, put my feet up on my desk, and check out today's paper. You know, thank God there's still some things that are safe in this life.
If only I could remember something. Anything that happened before the fire.
You will, Charity.
And what if I don't? What if I never remember how things used to be?
Don't say that. I just mean you can't think that way. All right, you've been through so much. Getting your memory back's bound to take its own time.
Miguel's right. Charity, you can't force things like this. And meanwhile, you're surrounded by people who care about you. All of us Bennetts, Miguel, Simone, even the lady next door, Tabitha.
There's something about her.
Tell me about it. But don't let it throw you. You know, she's just part of the town color. I mean, she's lived in Harmony forever. Yeah, she's a little eccentric, but deep down inside, she's just a harmless, lonely little old lady. That's all.
Thanks, Tabitha. Timmy loves ginger snaps.
Now keep your hands off Timmy. These are for our company.
But Timmy and Tabitha hate company.
Not if it's for Kay Bennett, we don't.
So she's really coming here.
Any second. Isn't it fun, Timmy? Now we found ourselves an ally. Charity's days are even more numbered than ever.
If you say so, Tabitha. Timmy only wants one.
No. I told you, no. Be right there, dear. Not one word out of you. Understand? Do come in. And please excuse the jumble.
Where's the pie dish?
Oh, well, it's in the kitchen, but don't rush right off. I'd so love a little company, even if it's only for a minute. Sit. Have some lemonade?
No, thanks.
So, tell me about school. Do you like it?
It's okay.
I remember. School does tend to get in the way of doing other things you'd like to do, doesn't it?
I guess.
Yes, it must be quite a change getting used to living with your new cousin.
You could say that.
I was very impressed when I heard what you'd done. Not many girls your age would have been so generous.
What do you mean?
Well, I understand that you've given up your new room, the one you fixed up all for yourself. Oh, my goodness, I don't think at your age I would have been able to be quite so unselfish.
Anything for Cousin Charity.
I can't believe I thought Ethan wanted to have dinner with me.
Do you have any idea what that felt like, Ethan? To walk in and hear you tell Teresa how beautiful her eyes are?
Gwen, it's not what you think. Father was just telling me about her eyes. He left, she walked in, and I noticed him, that's all. I just didn't know it was a crime to pay her a compliment.
No, it's not. It's just I don't understand what she was doing down here with you in the first place.
She was helping me plan the dinner.
This was supposed to be a special dinner for us. Why would you involve someone else?
Gwen, you're making this into something it isn't.
Oh, am I? Or am I just finally catching on to something that's been staring me in the face for weeks? I want the truth now, Ethan. What does Teresa mean to you?
Teresa means nothing to me. Nothing at all.
You're such a pretty thing, Kay. You must have lots of admirers.
Excuse me?
Boyfriends. I bet you've got scads of them.
Not really. There's one boy that I like, but he only thinks of me as a friend.
He doesn't know how you feel?
No, and I'm beginning to think that he never will.
Oh, nonsense. I'm sure he'll realize in time that you're just the girl for him.
I don't think so.
You mustn't be so negative, Kay. That was the mistake I made. I gave up far too soon.
What do you mean?
Well, I was just about your age, and I was wild about this young man. I knew we were perfect for each other, but he just didn't see it.
What happened?
Another girl. One of those goody-goody types. At least, on the outside. On the inside, she was conniving as the next person. Well, she just waltzed into our lives one day, and that was the beginning of the end. The boy I loved was completely smitten by her.
You're kidding.
Don't I wish? She acted as if butter wouldn't melt in her mouth. And she had this sickeningly sweet smile that she could turn on and off whenever she wanted something. Oh, well, I knew she wasn't as wonderful as everybody else thought.
I hate that, because you try to tell people what she's really like, and everyone just thinks that you're mean.
Exactly. I take it that you know someone like that, too.
Sort of.
Well, don't do what I did, Kay. I gave up the boy I loved because I didn't think that I stood a chance with the other girl around. And it turned out that he was the love of my life. I've never felt the same way about anyone again.
Really?
If I knew then what I know now, I'd have fought tooth and nail to get him away from her. For his sake, as well as mine. In time, he became desperately unhappy with her. They were married and he honored his commitment. But such a tragedy need never have happened if I'd have fought for what I knew was right.
Wow, you are the first person I have talked to who's felt the same way I do.
Of course, I can't tell you what you should do, dear, but if you like him...
I'm going to fight for him, whatever it takes.
That's the spirit, Kay.
What are you doing here? You're not due for an hour yet.
Well, hello to you, too.
I don't mind him. He's in one of his moods. But me, on the other hand, I'm in a great mood, especially now that I've seen you.
Thanks, Hank. It's good to see you, too. I just thought I'd come in early and get a jump on things.
Well, you shouldn't have.
That's why I always love coming to work here, Luis. You're
right.
so happy to see me.
Now. Back in your corners.
Not until I find out how Luis's head feels.
What head? Oh, you mean because you smashed it with that bottle when I was trying to rescue you from the mugger?
Obviously, you're doing better since you're back to your old charming self.
Well, so you still plan to help me, or have your plans changed since Miss Crane's arrived?
Hey, I'm a man of my word, but I would like to talk to you before I leave.
Sure. How to get rid of this?
What do you think you're doing?
How could you ask how much Teresa means to me when you know how I feel about you, Gwen?
I used to know, Ethan, but now You took Teresa to the ballet. And I came in here and the room was beautifully lit and the table looked so romantic. And you were telling Teresa how exquisite her eyes are.
I told you the only reason she was here was because she was helping me make the night special for you. I just didn't trust myself to do it well enough.
Really?
Of course. Gwen, I've loved you for as long as I can remember. I love everything about you.
Even my eyes?
Especially your eyes. The eyes I want to wake up and look into every morning for the rest of my life. For the rest of our lives.
Oh, you must think I'm such a jerk for being so jealous.
I don't think you're anything but wonderful. Come on, let's have dinner.
All right.
What's wrong with me? How could I think Ethan could ever love me? I wish I'd never been born.
I never want to hear you say that again.
Mama.
Teresa.
Come on, Charity. You'll love Star Adventure if you give it a chance.
No thanks, Jessica. I wouldn't have any idea what to do.
I told you, Miguel's a great teacher. Very patient, even if he is the best player in harmony.
I don't know.
Don't pressure her, Jess. If Charity doesn't want to play, it's cool.
No. I have to try new things. Dr. Russell said it could be anything that triggers my memory, so... Are you sure you don't mind?
Are you kidding? I'd be happy to.
Here, take my seat, Charity.
Here. You hold the controller like this. All right? It moves your spaceships around the screen in any direction you want. The goal is to explode all the other guys' stars before he explodes yours. You see?
Wow. I love all the colors.
Try it.
Like this?
Perfect. Now all you have to do is work on your speed. We'll put her on level 1. Gotcha.
Gotcha back.
I'll be back in a minute, Kay. I have something I want to give you.
Oh, Tabitha, that's okay.
Oh, no. I insist. It will help you keep your resolve in going after your young man.
Is this the same kind of doll you gave my mom?
That's right. It's a replica of the one she raffled off at the carnival.
It looks so real.
I try to make all my dolls as lifelike as possible.
Tabitha! Oh my God!
What happened?
Your doll. I mean, I picked it up and it talked.
Oh, that's just the voice box I put inside him when I made him. Your father helped me fix it one day. Where is he? The doll, I mean.
Oh, I got scared and I threw him over the couch. I'll get it.
Oh, no, that's all right. I'll deal with it later. You see? There he goes again.
What's that?
That's my kitty, Fluffy. She's got a thing about the doll. Oh, just a moment. Back off, Fluffy!
I'm sorry about before, Ethan. To think I almost ruined the perfect evening you planned for us.
I'll have this open in a minute.
Is everything all right? I mean, is this really what you wanted? I wanted it to be perfect.
You're the one who makes it perfect, Teresa.
Teresa?
Gwen, I'm sorry. I was thinking about...
You're holding me in your arms and you're thinking about Teresa?
I didn't mean...
No, don't say another word, Ethan. You're only gonna make it worse. I'm going home.
Gwen, go.
Get it. You must forget about last night. And you must concentrate on finding a boy that you could have a future with. And maybe a boy from our neighborhood.
A boy Luis would approve of? And we all know that wouldn't be Ethan.
That reminds me. There's something you should know. Photographs were taken of you and Ethan after the ballet last night.
I know. You should have seen Ethan taking the film away from the photographer.
Well, there must have been another role. Because there's a picture of you and Ethan in today's Harmony Herald.
If Luis sees this picture, Mama...
Just relax. Don't worry. Sheridan has gone to the youth center to make sure Luis doesn't see it.
Well, maybe I should go too.
No. You stay away from there. I want you to go home and get rid of our copy. And maybe we'll be lucky and Luis won't find out that you were out with Ethan last night.
Yes.
I just needed a new time card.
Why didn't you ask me? They're right here on my desk. See my newspaper? It was right here.
Is everything okay in here? No bloodshed so far?
It's fine.
Except I can't find my newspaper. You seen anything?
I thought you left it on your desk.
Yeah, me too.
Well, the hockey equipment's all put away.
Thanks, buddy. You're welcome.
What do you say to joining me for a cup of coffee next door?
I'd like to, but I don't think that'll sit too well with my boss.
Go ahead. Take all the time you want. Oh, and do me a favor. Bring me back one of those special espresso thingies that Beth makes for me.
Okay.
I should go, Tabitha.
Oh, just a second, dear. I haven't given you my little present yet.
But I haven't even taken your dish down for you.
Oh, never mind that. I don't feel like baking a blackbird pie today, anyway. I mean, blackberry. Here, I want you to have this.
Oh, it's beautiful, but I can't take something like this.
Oh, no argument. After all, we're kindred spirits in a way, aren't we?
I guess.
Whenever you're tempted to let go of that boy of yours, I want you to take this bracelet out and think of me. Let it give you the strength to win that boy for yourself.
Thanks. I should probably go.
I'm so glad you came, dear. No idea how glad. Oh, look at you. Stuffing everywhere.
Where's Kay? What? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were sleeping. Where's my sister?
Oh, she went over to help your next door neighbor to do something.
Tabitha? Why?
Because despite your low opinion of me, Jessica, I'm a nice person.
Good. Then you'll be happy to hear how much progress Miguel and Charity are making even as we speak.
She didn't remember him, did she?
No, but she's starting to like him again anyway. I really think your room... Oops. I mean Charity's room is really doing the trick. Miguel's playing Star Adventure with her right now.
Star Adventure? That's the game I got for Miguel and me to play.
Well, as long as someone's enjoying it, right?
Go to...
Be nice now.
Hell!
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Mistress of the Universe, Charity Standish?
What does that mean?
I can't believe it. You won.
I won?
Yeah, your first time out. You must have played this game before.
No, I don't think so. I think you're just a really great teacher, like Jessica said.
It wasn't me. You just have the right touch.
Don't.
Maybe I hear someone outside calling me. Did I hear the telephone ring silently? All in one night can last forever. One night can last forever. All in one night can last forever.
Ethan's probably dancing with Gwen right now. Mama was right. I had one night with Ethan, but I'll never have another.
Teresa, wait. Are you off on your date? What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Oh, what am I doing? Ethan, he says he loves me. And I know I love him. I should trust in that.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean anything by that.
I know.
We were just having such a good time. For a minute, I forgot.
I overreacted. I don't know why your touching me made me feel like that.
It's okay. Forget about it. We've spent a lot of time together today. You probably want to be alone.
Maybe that would be best.
No problem. See you tomorrow.
Will I ever remember?
So how was it over scary Tabitha's?
Well, it was a little creepy because of this weird doll she has, but other than that, it wasn't so bad. Look what she gave me.
That's real silver.
Oh, and guess what? She lost the boy she loved to some girl who acted like she was so sweet and perfect. But she really wasn't, and by the time the boy found out, it was too late. Does it sound like anyone we know?
That sounds exactly like what you think about Miguel and Charity. Do you think Tabitha could know about what's going on in your life?
No, how could she? Anyway, she was real nice. I felt like I could talk to her.
Are you going over there anymore?
Why not? Maybe she'll give me more cool stuff.
Okay.
What's wrong with that? Who knows what she's got up in that old attic of hers? Maybe if she dies, she'll leave everything to me in her will.
Kate Bennett, that is cold.
No, it's not. She made herself this freaky doll who can talk just because she's so lonely that she wants a friend. We'd be doing each other a favor.
You don't know the half of what you're going to be doing for me, honey. Enjoy the view, Charity. Between your cousin Kay and me, you're not long for this world.
I'm sure I had that paper when I came out of the locker room. Heck. Strange. Well, what does it matter as long as I found it?
Thanks for the coffee, Hank.
Anytime. And listen, I don't want to put any pressure on you, okay? But just think about Halloween night, okay? I know our first date was a bust, but give me another chance, please.
Oh, no!
Why did I have to be so hard on Ethan? Just because he called me Teresa doesn't mean that he loves her instead of me. He wouldn't have planned this romantic dinner for us if she meant anything to him. I'm going to apologize and ask him to forgive me for my silly jealousy.